What is up, guys? Ben and welcome back to a new video. Today what I have for you is another career mode video. If you didn't see my last one, do be sure to go and check that out. We started off with a few games in the Premier League and stuff like that. It was a pretty good episode. Daniel Sturridge proved to be a very good signing, actually. As you can see, Raheem Sterling did get a red card, so he's coming off in this game. He will be coming off for... I think I brought Ran on, the young German guy that I've been playing a lot recently. He's because he's got potential 94, so he's pretty good. He's got 5-star skill moves as well, which I didn't know before. So I'll be using them a little bit more, but the team is pretty much exactly the same. We're going to go into our first game of the episode. We will be playing the Wolves in the Capital One Cup, and I thought I want to win this Capital One Cup. You know, I want to retain it. I won it last year, obviously, and I want to retain the Capital One Cup. So as you can see, it's Butland, Klein, Lovren, Zuma, Shaw, Wanyama, Rodriguez, Ran, Lallana, Lukaku, and Sturridge. If I'm saying that Ran's name wrong in any way, then just let me know, but it's just a pretty standard team, same team that I usually play, and we start things off very, very nicely here with actually a goal from Victor Wanyama from a Ran cross. So every time that Ran guy plays for me, he does something, he either gets a goal or an assist or something. He's one of those players that he's got really bad stats. He's got proper bad stats, and for some reason he just performs well on the pitch, and you know, I'm not going to moan about that. And as you see here, he actually does a nice little bit of work. I didn't really know where to pass it, so I just decided I'd run down the line and have a crack across goal, and it actually went in. So he's got a goal and an assist in this game, and yeah, I can see what his potential is 94, put it that way. So hopefully he achieves that within the next couple of seasons, and hopefully he achieves that before FIFA 15 comes out, put it that way. So we go 2-0 up against Wolves. After that, I never really looked back. I never really feared them. We get another goal here as Jay Rodriguez picked up just sloppy from them, really. They just gave it away, and in the 90th minute, I think that was the only goal that Ran wasn't involved in. So pretty good going from him, and pretty good going from us. A 3-0 win against Wolves. I wasn't really playing that hard. This was the first game on for the day, so I was a bit sloppier in places. Defending was so poor. You'll see a game later on. Jesus Christ, my defending was shit. But you know, in this game it was A-OK. As you see, we pretty much dominated Wolves there. We had more. Well, they didn't have a single shot, and we actually had more possession and better passing actually for once. We do have a game against against Ecuador for Colombia, so I'm just going to skip that game. I'm just going to skip the international friendlies for a little bit. We've had enough of the internationals for the time being, seeing us win the World Cup, and so I thought I would just crack on with the Southampton season. As you can see, we do pick up a 3-0 win. Murillo is still in because who was it? Was it Zapata that got injured? I think it was, and Zuniga and Falcao scored with Muriel, and I can't see who that other guy is that came on. I don't know who it was. And we have another international friendly against Cameroon. Obviously, we're going to be simming that as well. It's exactly the same team goes out. It's my best team. I thought, well, that was our best chance of winning if I put the best team out. So we could do that, and we skip it, and we end up with a 1-1 draw. Falcao scoring our goal in the 87th minute. So it was nearly a loss, but Falcao turned it around for us, which is pretty nice. And Cuadrado picked up a little niggle, which is not what I want to see. But we do have another game for Southampton against Manchester United. We really want to pick up 3 points against them. They're not doing too great. They're in 6th place. But, you know, 3 points against them. Get one of the big teams done and dusted early on, which is what I want to do. I want to get 3 points there. As you can see, we are sitting in 3rd place with a game in hand. They were like 1 point in front of us. So if we win this, we get 2 points clear at the top. And I was actually kind of dreading this game because they have a pretty strong team, Manchester United. Going forward, they have a very strong team. Obviously, they have Shinji Kagawa, who was a target for me, who they wanted like 37 million for him. It's just no way. You know, I can't pay that for him. So we started things off here, and they actually get a corner, and this is Carrick, I think that was. And look at that! I thought that had gone over for a minute. I think it was Klein on the line that just chested it down to Butland, and then the onslaught began. You know, playing through Daniel Sturridge. He's faster and stronger than Raphael. Lukaku playing a fantastic ball. Just slots under the goalkeeper. Never really feared he was going to miss that one. That's his 9th goal in all competitions, I think, or 10th goal in all competitions, 9th goal in the Premier League. So he started things off very, very nicely. And we get a pretty much identical goal. Lukaku playing Sturridge through again, and we just take it to that side and just finish it under him again. I'm pretty sure it's gone in the exact same place. So, yeah, it's 9 goals in the league now. So it's a league best. And he's been playing so well for me. He was such a good signing. He was the best signing I've actually made. Lukaku's been decent, but Lukaku actually gets a goal here. Just pushes Evans out the way, and again a pretty identical finish. So all 3 of my goals have been pretty identical, and you know, I scored 3 goals in the space of like 25 game minutes, and I thought, oh my god, I'm going to beat them like 6 or 7-0. They had a very good attack, but just their defence was so weak, and their midfield was decent. But as soon as I broke the midfield down, the defence was just piss, basically. But we didn't actually manage to get any more goals at half time. They managed to solid things up. I think they brought on another CDM. I can't remember who they brought on now. But you know, they changed the whole game. It changed the game a lot. I obviously wasn't pushing as much. I brought on some of the younger, like Ward Prowse. You know, I brought on some really bad players basically at half time, just so no one got any injuries. Sorry about this. I'm going to cough. But yeah, so we carry on. As you can see, we pretty much dominated them, and we have our first Champions League game of the season now. PSG, as you can see in the bottom right of the screen, we have PSG, Schalke, us, Southampton, and Celtic in the group. We should be going through first or second, you know, depending how PSG do against the other two teams. But against us, we should be picking up. Well, I'm pretty sure we should be picking up. Wow, I don't know. We should definitely be coming second. Yeah, we're definitely second. As you can see, Sterling comes back in on the left mid, and Ron goes out. And was Ron out in the last game? No. Ron was out in the Ron was in for the Manchester United game, I think. But anyway, Sterling's back in the team for this, and we want a stronger team as possible. And I was going to bring on Victor Wanyama at half time. In this game, we start things off very, very nicely with the Sturridge Lukaku link up once more, getting us another goal. 14 minutes in. And I thought this would be another easy game. You know, we've started things off nicely. They weren't anything special in attack. Again, they didn't have Thiago Silva playing. It was Alex and Marquinhos at the back. And Matuidi kept pushing out. And this is the terrible defending. I didn't mean to press X here. I meant to press B to try and get hold of his shirt. And you know, I pressed X by accident. I don't know how. Don't ask me how I managed to do it. I wasn't really concentrating that much at the time, and it shows by a piss poor piece of defending. And Ibrahimovic punishes us, and it is 1-0, which isn't too bad really against PSG. PSG are a strong side. So I was thinking, this is positive. And look at this, the defence just parted like the Red Sea. And I don't know why I went for the cheeky chip. I don't know why I went for it. I could have just smashed it or finessed it. But I thought, no, I'll try for something a little bit nice. And I just chipped it across goal. Sirigu didn't have a chance. Well, he did have a chance, but he didn't save it. And it nestles into that bottom right-hand corner. And we go 2-1 up, which is fantastic. Lukaku scored both of our goals. He's been very good as well, actually. It's really weird as we go into half-time 2-1 up. It's really weird because Lukaku seems to perform in cups and stuff like that, like Champions League and the Capital One Cup. He performed quite well in, and then Sturridge just seems to be a league man. He's just pumping the goals through in the league, so that's pretty good. As you can see here, we're bringing on Victor Ibarbo for Daniel Sturridge. Yeah, we don't want him getting injured. We bring on Schneiderlin for Wanyama as something huge just goes past my house on the road. And I think we bring on Jason Punchin as well, giving all these guys a debut in the Champions League, I'm pretty sure. So you know, this is poor defending again. Really, they gay passed me. They tried that gay pass once. I don't know why that man in the middle stopped, and it was just poor defending once more. This was a terrible game for defence, and you know, it just wasn't great at all. So we managed to hold them out from then on in. And we managed to pick up the 2-2 draw, which is okay considering we went 1-0 up, and then they went 1-0, and then we went 2-0 up. We had the lead twice in this game. They never had the lead. You know, maybe we should have picked up all 3 points, but you know, a point against PSG, I'm not going to moan about. Ibra was strong, and he was good, and so was Cavani. And Lavezzi and Matuidi, of course. But as you can see, we did dominate them slightly. Obviously, they have more possession. That's always going to happen. But that is the end of this episode, guys. We do have Arsenal in the next game, so we're going to get rid of another top team. So that's going to be pretty good. I'm just going to show you some stats now, some player stats. And top goal scorer Danny Sturridge on 9 goals, followed by Roddy Ager on 6, and Moses, I think that is, from Chelsea on 3, I think it is, I can't see it. And then we've got Lukaku on 3. So Lukaku's got 3 and 3, 3 and 4, sorry, my phone goes off. So, you know, he hasn't done too badly either, mind. And then assists, Lukaku is at the top on 6, and the nearest to him is Willian, who's gone to Reading. I don't know how that's happened. On 2. So as you can see at the league table as well, we are at the top of the league table. We played for 1-4. Lost none, drawn none, scored 14, conceded 1, so we've got a 13 goal difference, and we're at the top. But anyways, that is the end of the episode. If you could comment, like, and subscribe, really mean a lot. If you could share it, that would also be good. But I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't go changing. Adios.